You know what's amazing? Your front porch doesn't need expensive landscaping crews to look absolutely stunning. The secret that professional designers have known for years is actually quite simple. The right container plants, positioned thoughtfully, can completely transform how your home looks from the street. Let me share something that might surprise you. When you combine different plant heights with varying textures and a thoughtful color palette, you create what designers call visual layers. This technique makes any outdoor space feel intentional and welcoming. Here's my approach. Place your boldest, most colorful plants where eyes naturally land, near your front door, along walkways, or beside your mailbox. Then balance those bright pops with softer, neutral tones to create harmony. Before we get into the specific plants, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Here at Seniors Gardening Advice, we share practical gardening wisdom every week, and I don't want you to miss out on tips that'll make your neighbors wonder how you got such a green thumb. Now here's a game-changing tip I learned from landscape designer Erin Shannon. Always arrange your empty containers first. Yes, empty. Walk around with those pots and try different configurations before you add a single scoop of soil. Trust me on this. Once you've filled a large planter with soil and plants, moving it becomes a workout you didn't sign up for. Plan your layout, then execute. It'll save your back and your sanity. The beauty of container gardening is that you don't need to be an experienced gardener to achieve professional-looking results. You just need to select plants that match your climate and choose varieties that don't demand constant attention. After consulting with several gardening professionals, including David Angeloff from Plant Parenthood and the aforementioned Erin Shannon from her YouTube channel The Impatient Gardener, I've compiled 6 outstanding plant choices that deliver maximum impact with minimal fuss. Let's explore these container superstars that'll boost your home's curb appeal. Plant number 1, fuchsia blossoms. Let's start with something that never fails to turn heads. Fuchsia plants. These beauties produce the most enchanting bell-shaped flowers with dual-tone coloring. The blooms come in gorgeous shades. Think candy pink, deep magenta, and everything in between. David Angeloff makes an excellent suggestion. Position fuchsias near your entrance where visitors naturally pause. Imagine your guests waiting at your door, admiring these stunning blooms while you're on your way to greet them. That's the kind of welcoming atmosphere we're creating here. But fuchsias aren't just for doorways. These versatile annuals work wonderfully as accent pieces throughout your property. Line your walkway with them. Place them near your mailbox, frame your patio space, or even position them around your pool area. They add that perfect splash of color wherever you need it. Want to take it up a notch? Angeloff recommends pairing fuchsias with aromatic plants. Picture this combination: vibrant fuchsia blooms alongside fragrant lavender or sweet-smelling gardenias. You're not just creating visual appeal, you're crafting a complete sensory experience. Fuchsias fall into 2 categories: hardy and half-hardy varieties. Both types bloom during summer and extend their show into fall, giving you months of color. They do appreciate plenty of sunshine and need containers with proper drainage holes. Waterlogged roots are their enemy. For styling, consider oversized containers or hanging baskets, arranged in clusters. This grouping technique creates what designers call a focal point, a spot that naturally draws the eye. If your house features neutral siding, whites, grays, beiges, these exuberant blooms will provide that perfect contrast that makes people do a double take. Mix fuchsias with complementary flowers for even more staying power. Combine them with begonias for shade tolerance, dahlias for dramatic size, or petunias for continuous blooming. These partnerships create displays that remain attractive throughout the growing season.
Plant number 2, evergreen varieties. According to Angeloff, evergreens represent the safest choice for anyone who worries about keeping plants alive. Here's why. They maintain their foliage year-round, they're generally forgiving of occasional neglect, and they provide structure to your landscape even in winter. Now, with over 50 evergreen varieties available, selecting the right one matters. Consider your specific conditions. How much sun does your porch receive? How cold do your winters get? What aesthetic are you going for? Let's talk about boxwood first. This classic has graced elegant homes for generations. Its dense, compact foliage responds beautifully to trimming, making it perfect for topiary work. You can shape boxwoods into tidy spheres, neat hedges, or even creative forms for that formal, manicured appearance. Boxwoods excel at defining spaces. Flank your front door with matching boxwoods and substantial planters for symmetrical elegance. Use them to border a pathway, creating that arrive-in-style feeling for anyone walking to your entrance. Another evergreen worth considering is the yew tree. Shannon specifically highlights yews for their shade tolerance, a genuine advantage if your porch doesn't bask in full sun. Their naturally columnar shape adds vertical interest, making your entryway or driveway feel more substantial and established. For container success with yews, start with premium potting mix in a planter featuring excellent drainage. They'll need consistent watering and modest fertilization once or twice annually. Here's Shannon's insider tip. Yews won't grow much when confined to containers, so purchase a specimen that's already close to your desired final size. This approach eliminates years of waiting for your plant to fill out. If you're finding this helpful, show some love by clicking that like button and drop a comment below telling me which of these plants you're most excited to try. Reading your feedback and questions is honestly one of my favorite parts of running seniors gardening advice.
Plant number 3, Agapanthus, lily of the Nile. Here's a plant that commands attention. Agapanthus, commonly called lily of the Nile. These striking perennials send up tall, slender stalks crowned with spherical clusters of flowers in blue or pristine white. Agapanthus excels at adding height to your container arrangements. Use them on your porch or patio to create vertical layers. This dimension makes your space feel more designed and less haphazard. They also function beautifully as standalone statement pieces in garden beds. Even during their off-season, Agapanthus earns its keep. The dark, glossy foliage remains attractive throughout the year, providing that evergreen quality we all appreciate. No bare pots during non-blooming periods. These plants prefer sunny locations with mild climates. They can't tolerate hard freezes, so know your hardiness zone before investing. In terms of presentation, tall, narrow containers work best. Group 3 to 5 plants together for maximum visual punch. One important safety note: keep Agapanthus away from areas where children play or pets roam. The sap can irritate skin and eyes on contact, and the foliage is toxic if ingested. Beautiful? Absolutely, but respect its boundaries.
Plant number 4, purple fountain grass. Shannon offers wisdom that'll simplify your gardening life. Focus on foliage. Why? Because plants with gorgeous leaves look good constantly, while flowering plants require deadheading, trimming, and general fussing to stay attractive. Enter purple fountain grass and other ornamental grasses like Japanese forest grass. These provide exceptional visual impact with minimal maintenance requirements. Shannon adds another benefit. They move gracefully with every breeze, adding animation to your landscape. It's like having your own private nature show right on your porch. Ornamental grasses maintain their low-maintenance reputation when you provide the right foundation. Choose containers that allow at least 8 inches of space in all directions around the root ball. Also verify that your pot includes multiple drainage holes. These grasses despise wet feet. For placement, consider using them as natural screening. Position them against fence lines, garage walls, or around your outdoor furniture to create privacy and definition. Most ornamental grasses actually prefer cooler temperatures and handle drought conditions admirably once established. The burgundy tones of purple fountain grass pair exceptionally well with almost any color scheme. They work with warm terracotta containers, modern concrete planters, or classic ceramic pots.
This versatility makes them easy to incorporate regardless of your home's style.
Plant number 5. Edible plants, fruits and vegetables. Angelo points out something we often overlook. Vegetables can be genuinely beautiful. While we traditionally separate edible gardens from ornamental displays, that boundary has been dissolving. The recent surge in cottage garden popularity has people embracing the aesthetic potential of food plants. Think about the visual appeal here. Leafy green cabbage paired with colorful lettuce varieties, accented by bright red or orange chili peppers, with climbing pea vines adding height and tomatoes providing additional pops of color. This combination creates an attractive focal point that happens to be edible, the ultimate multitasker. Fruit trees in containers have become increasingly popular for good reason. Dwarf varieties of apple, lemon, orange, or fig trees make stunning walkway sentinels. When grouped in small groves, they create an impression of abundance and thoughtful design. The genius of this approach is how it blurs the line between vegetable patch and landscape element. When styled properly, with attractive containers, thoughtful grouping, and integration with other landscape features, your edible garden becomes artwork. Neighbors won't see a food source, they'll see a creative, eye-catching display that sparks conversation. Container edibles offer practical advantages too. You control the soil quality, you can relocate plants to optimize sun exposure, and you can harvest fresh ingredients just steps from your kitchen. It's beauty and function working together. Before we get to our final plant recommendation, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button now so you don't miss future videos packed with gardening wisdom. And please share this video with any friends or family who want to improve their home's exterior. Sharing really helps seniors' gardening advice reach more people who can benefit from these tips.
Plant number 6. Zebrina Wandering Jew, or Tradescantia zebrina. Our final selection works brilliantly if your home accommodates hanging containers. Tradescantia zebrina, sometimes called Wandering Jew or inch plant, features absolutely stunning variegated foliage. The leaves display stripes in purple, emerald green, and silvery white, creating a memorable impression on anyone passing by. The trailing vines cascade dramatically over container edges, adding that coveted vertical interest and movement to your front entrance. As the plant matures, those vines can extend several feet, creating a lush, established look relatively quickly. Tradescantia zebrina does have one specific requirement. It prefers consistently moist, not waterlogged soil. Don't let this plant dry out completely if you want to enjoy its full glory. Regular watering is non-negotiable here, but the payoff is a spectacular display that grows more impressive as the season progresses. This plant works particularly well in covered porch areas where it receives bright, indirect light. Too much direct sun can fade those gorgeous purple tones, while too much shade can reduce variegation. Find that sweet spot, and you'll be rewarded with show-stopping foliage.
Final thoughts on creating container appeal. The transformation you can achieve with strategically placed container plants is remarkable. You're not just adding greenery, you're creating outdoor rooms, establishing focal points, and expressing your personal style. Remember these key principles as you plan your container garden. Think about layers. Combine plants of different heights to create depth and interest. Place taller specimens in back or center, medium-height plants in the middle layer, and trailing or shorter varieties at the edges. Consider color carefully. While bold colors attract attention, don't forget the grounding effect of neutral tones. Green foliage, silvery plants, and white blooms prevent your display from feeling chaotic. Match plants to conditions. The most beautiful plant in the world won't thrive if it's wrong for your environment. Choose plants suited to your sun exposure, temperature range, and humidity levels. Don't fear empty space. Resist the temptation to cram every container full. Plants need room to grow, and a bit of breathing room in your overall design prevents that cluttered appearance. Maintain consistently. Even low-maintenance plants need some attention. Set a regular schedule for watering, deadheading spent blooms, and checking for any issues. A few minutes of weekly maintenance keeps everything looking its best. The beauty of container gardening is that it's never permanent. Don't like how something looks? Move it. Want to try a new combination? Swap out plants. This flexibility allows you to experiment without the commitment of in-ground planting. Start with 1 or 2 of these recommended plants and see how you like working with containers. As you gain confidence, expand your collection and try new combinations. The learning process itself is part of the enjoyment. Your home's exterior is the first impression you make on visitors and passers-by. With these 6 container plants and the styling principles we've discussed, you can create that professional, welcoming look without professional landscaping costs. So, which of these plants resonates with you? Are you drawn to the romantic blooms of fuchsia, the architectural presence of evergreens, the drama of Agapanthus, the effortless beauty of ornamental grasses, the dual-purpose appeal of edibles, or the cascading elegance of Tradescantia? Let me know in the comments which plants you're adding to your porch this season. And remember to subscribe to Seniors Gardening Advice for more practical tips that make gardening accessible and enjoyable. Until next time, happy gardening!